Hey everybody, Chris here from ZR Tactical, and today we're going to talk about EDC. At ZR Tactical, we have a line of EDC products already available that are on the website. I don't know if everyone knows about them, so we're going to talk about them a little bit today. I'm going to show you the stuff that I carry, and then maybe we'll talk about some stuff for potential future products. Let's see. One of the things that we have that a lot of people don't understand is the Z driver. The Z driver is essentially a tactical screwdriver. It does not have a point, does not have an edge. It is underneath the TSA limit for length. This is made out of, I think, D2 steel. It's very hard. It is very strong. Our current version has carbon fiber scales on it, but in the future, we're going to transition to no scales. Got a 1/4-inch driver on the back. The beauty of this thing is that it's incredibly strong. And I know if you carry a pocket knife, which most of us do these days, you really don't want to take your nice pocket knife, wedge it into something and try to pry, because that's how your pocket knife changes lengths. This is not that much different in size than my pocket knife, and will not change lengths or shape no matter what you do to it. You can use this to stab into things, you can use it to pry into things, you can use it to dig crap from under your fingernails. Pretty much whatever you got a need for, this guy's handy. Very, very strong. I have had one for a number of years in my get home bag, and every time I've ever needed it, it has been a wonderful tool to have on hand. So check it out on the site. The black nitride is black. They're all made out of tool steel, so they will, on a long enough timeline, rust. The nitride's a nice finish. Cerakote is also nice, not quite as durable as the nitride. What other stuff do we have? This is actually from my pocket, so these are my keys that I'm not going to let you guys all see because some weirdo is going to try to steal my house. But this is a titanium pry bar. Again, 1/4-inch drive, bottle opener for opening bottles of, we'll call it pop, because no one would ever do anything irresponsible. Again, you've got a screwdriver end on it, you can pry, you can stab. I've used this thing to open probably 100 boxes with the industrial steel staples on them, and there is almost no damage or any marks on this thing. It is very well used. It's been with me every day for the last 2 or 3 years, and you can't tell. It's fantastic. It's all solid titanium, it's all machined here in-house. It's a great tool. Does not add a ton of bulk with keys, and literally stays in my pocket all the time. The only time it's not in my pocket is when, I'm not going to tell you when it's not in my pocket. Stay out of my pockets. Let's see. Carry a flashlight. You guys don't care about my cool flashlight. The point of the flashlight is that we're thinking about making one. So tell me if you would buy a ZR Tactical flashlight. If you would, tell me what kind of features you'd like to see in it. The one that I carry on me has a front discharge button, so when you pull it out of your pocket, the button's on the front, which is, I thought it was super awkward when I bought it, but it's actually super handy. Most flashlights have a tail cap actuation. We're pretty clever here. We could probably do either one. Tell me what you think. Size-wise, durability, consider your power source, because like this runs on AAAs, makes it easy to get batteries. If you run it on some exotic lithium battery, are those things you keep spares for. We do make the paragrin. The paragrin is a D2. This is D2 steel. This is made this year. Again, very strong. This is a chopping, more of a camping style or a survival style than a combat tomahawk. Handy tool. Keep one of these on a molly panel on my truck. It's a nice thing to have just in case you come across a stick or you're off-road and there's branches coming into the road, or you're chopping kindling for a campfire. It's a cool thing to have. We do have these live on the website as well. This is a balloon popper. In case you find yourself in a situation where you're confronted by something that's large and full of hot air and you need to let some of that air out, this will do it. It will also let the air out of your hand, so be careful. This is a brass one. I know these were on the website for a long time. I think they're still on there. I would have to check to confirm. But these are things that we do make or have made in the past. Things that we have also talked about and not really come to fruition are knives. Knives are cool because we can do all of this in-house. And we've got a series of, these are a prototype from a couple years ago, something that's a little bit more let the air out of the balloon style. You know, you've got a ring style, and then you've got another small, I don't know if that's a Tonto, it's not really a drop, but we've got options. These are all, like I said, all these are made in-house. So we make them out of whatever the appropriate tool steel is. They are cut in-house, they are sharpened in-house, they are tempered in-house, we make the scales, it's all done here in Indiana. So if there's something that you see, something that you like, an idea that you have, let me know in the comments what you think would be a product that you would like to see on the website, something that you would love to carry every day. Kydex sheaths are something that we can make them if we need to, if it's a deal breaker, if it's something that you've got to have. Obviously, it makes it a lot safer than putting this in your pocket by itself. We offer sheaths with the Tomahawk, so we got options. That was kind of wordy, so we're going to move on to something a little bit more exciting. I teased last week that we are working on a spring kit for PDPs. That spring kit is in its final testing phase. I've got a striker spring here. This is a drop safety spring. And then this is an ejector spring. No, excuse me, I misspoke. This is an extractor spring. I know there's a lot of PDP guys out there who have had trouble with extractor springs that wear and then they don't extract nicely. We're aware of this and we've been working on this for a while. This spring kit is in, like I said, final testing. I don't know if you guys can see them in my hand from where you're at, but these are in final testing. We've got them in a gun here. We've got them in a gun somewhere else. We are working to make sure that these are ready to go to market before we put them on the website. And then the only other thing that we got going today is one last reminder. No bullets, no bullets. One last reminder, today is Wednesday, you'll see this on Thursday. That gives you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you got 4 days plus today to sign up for a giveaway. It's all available through the website. There's a link. We've talked about this. You know where to find it. If you don't know where to find it, go to the website. Under About Us, hover over About Us on the on a desktop, and then go down to the 5K celebration giveaway. If you're on mobile, you can do main menu, click About Us, drop down to the 5K giveaway. It's very easy. I'm sure you can do it. We've got a lot of entries so far. Stephanie and Zach and I are really looking forward to sending that out. We're gonna be sad to see this gone, but we're looking forward to somebody putting a whole bunch of rounds through it and hopefully spreading a little ZR Tactical joy. I don't know. Let me know if you got any concerns, questions, comments. Tell me that you subscribed. Tell me that you like the thing. Tell me what EDC products you want to see from us. We've got a tremendous amount of capability and we've got a lot of ideas, but ultimately what we like doesn't always translate to what you guys like. So if we can cross-reference those two. That got too wordy. Tell us what you want to see for EDC stuff and we will do our best to bring it to market. As a follow-up from last week when we talked about where Drew went for vacation, the answer was New Orleans for bowling nationals. Drew is a bowler, he's very skilled, and it's where I know him from, is from bowling. So if you guessed New Orleans or you guessed bowling nationals, then you win the love and appreciation of all the ZR Tactical faithful. We'll see you guys later.